What is up, YouTube? Flutterstar LC, and I'm back with my MLB The Show 16 franchise here with the Arizona Diamondbacks. 26-14 on the season, going into a 3-game set against the New York Yankees, who are 13-24. It's been a bit of a rough start for the Bronx Bombers. We got Zack Greinke going on the mound for us. Again, that great 1.91 ERA. He's been fantastic so far this year, and we're hopefully going to look to expand on that just a little bit more. As you can see these stats there, again, Greinke has just been absolutely phenomenal, spectacular to start off the year, and we're again just hoping to continue that a little bit more in this game. So he's going to get A-Rod strikeout there, gets a big strikeout on Alex Rodriguez, and again, it's just going to be power versus power. You know, the Bronx Bombers, they're nicknamed that for a reason. They got some pretty good power, and you know, we got some good power pitching as well. As AJ Pollock going to come to the plate now in the bottom of the second inning, no on, no outs, trying to get things started here, and AJ Pollock gives this one a drive into left field, and that one is gone. A towering home run by AJ Pollock to give the Diamondbacks the 1-0 lead in the second inning. And Pollock has just been spectacular this year. He's been phenomenal. He's up there in the top in the lead leagues in batting average, hits, RBIs. He's just been spectacular this year as he gets his 8th on the year. 441 out to left center field. A pretty nice home run there for AJ Pollock. And again, he's my favorite player on the team for a lot of reasons. But he's just a phenomenal player. He's just got really everything that I like in a player. He can field, he can run, he can hit. He's got a strong arm. He's just got all the good intangibles I want out of a player. As Zack Greinke, he's got what I want as well. He's get some big strikeouts there, and now he's helped himself out on the defensive side of the ball. Now a chance for him to help himself out on the offensive side of the ball. As he's going to put a charge into this one out in the right center field. This one is back at the wall, and this one is down for a base hit. And Greinke around in second. He's headed for third. Greinke might have a triple, and he will. Zack Greinke triples to open up the bottom of the third. And how amazing has our pitching been, or our pitchers been at the plate? Like, surprisingly, we've had some pretty good at-bats from our pitchers at the plate. You know, Greinke's got a home run. De La Rosa's got a pretty good average. Same with Patrick Corbin. Greinke's got like a 360 average. Not sure how he did that, but he did nonetheless as Greinke. Again, look at this nice stop by Paul Goldschmidt trying to get to the bag, but he can't get there in time. That's going to be a base hit for Starlin Castro, and I just wanted to show that because it was just a really nice play by Goldschmidt to get his body in front of the ball and to knock that one down. That's pretty much all. That's pretty much the entire reason why I wanted to show it. As Alex Rodriguez puts a charge into this one out in the right field. This one bouncing off of the wall and then over the other wall. Just the weird dimensions here at Chase, and that's going to be a ground rule double. But the Yankees can't get anything on that at bat. So now 2 down in the inning now, and Brian McCann at the plate, and this one is back deep into left field. Tomas back there, and he will make the catch at the wall, and a big third out as the Yankees threaten with 2 men in scoring position, only 1 out, but Greinke gets them out. And so again, Greinke been amazing right now, but that's going to be the first run given up by Greinke on the big solo home run to, I believe, Carlos Beltran. And that is going to cut the lead down now to just 1. So again, Greinke, like, he's had an amazing game, so there's no need for him to be upset. Well, I mean, I get being upset, you know, but still, he's pitched an amazing game up to this point, and when he's on the mound, you don't really need that much, you know, you don't need to have that much offense. I mean, true, it always helps to have a good amount of offense, but you don't need that much. As now we're going to head off to the bullpen, which I'm always nervous about. Like, if you guys have seen the other episodes, you know I say it every damn game. When the bullpen's in the game, you never know. Your lead is never safe, just because our bullpen is kind of, they've been known to blow some leads so far this year. As Clipper going to come in, he's going to get a big strikeout there for out number 1. Clipper has been pretty decent this year. I mean, his ERA might not tell you that, but that mainly comes off that rough stretch against the Giants and not the Giants, the Dodgers and the Padres, where pretty much our entire team didn't do too well. Like, our entire team struggled for the most part, so I guess you can kind of blame his ERA on that, I guess. You know, that's kind of why his... So now we're going to bring on Brad Ziegler into the game to try to close things out, and then he walks the first man he faces. So again, I'm already nervous because just knowing how Ziegler's played this year, I'm just, again, I'm not really... you know, too confident because of just, you know, how he's performed. He's been known to blow leads a lot this year. Luckily, he does get 2 big strikeouts, gets both of them looking, and then, but this one up the middle, a base hit, so now they got 2 on and 2 outs here, and they're trying to come back, and the Yankees are trying to take this one from Arizona. But this one popped up into center field. A.J. Pollock is there, and the Diamondbacks take game 1 against the New York Yankees 2-1. We didn't need a lot of offense, but we got just enough to get the job done. Greinke pitched an amazing game. Ziegler made it interesting in the 9th, but still got the job done. 2 strikeouts and the pop-up to Pollock. So, hey, all is good here in Arizona, here at the Bob, as they used to call it. So we're going to go into the second game against the Yankees. And again, even though the Yankees' record might not reflect this, they're a fairly dangerous team. Like, they have so much power across the board that you naturally kind of fear them. You know, I kind of fear their lineup because they have so much power. But we got a lot of good power pitchers. We're going to have our power left-hander, Patrick Corbin. Going to come out onto the mound and going to try to get us another win here in this one. And then after this series, we're going to go onto the road. We're going to go to St. Louis, and then we're going to go to Pittsburgh. So that should be interesting. That should be a lot of fun. I'm really, really excited to go to Busch because Busch is an absolutely beautiful ballpark. So I'm pretty excited to go play there and play against the Cardinals as well. So as Patrick Corbin on the mound again, looking to get some good things out of him. He is 3-3 on the year, but he's been a lot better than I guess his win-loss would, you know, tell you. As you can see, a great play by our second baseman. I think that's either Gosling. I believe I think it's probably Gosling. Again, we platoon a lot of guys there at second base. I think that's probably a big thing that we're probably going to need around the trade deadline is the second baseman. I would love to have it. And look at David Peralta. Look at how high this one was hit, and that is gone into the opposing bullpen. And it wasn't hit very far, but look at how high that ball was hit. That thing had some hang time on it. And another huge home run, and Peralta has been a phenomenal power hitter so far this month. Again, you guys know he kind of struggled a little bit at the beginning of the year, but he's really turned it on here in the month of May. His 7th home run on the year. 390 out to right field. He's just been great. Like, you know, I didn't know he had this much power in him, but he sure does, and he's been proving me wrong. You know, after that really slow start to the year, he's really been finding this groove. He's been turning it on. He's just been pounding the ball. He's been crushing the ball. As you can see, Corbin again getting another strikeout. Corbin looking pretty good right now as well. He's up to the plate. He's going to strike out, but it's a wild pitch, and Kurt Wells is going to be home, and he's going to score easily. Now make it 2-0. And again, anytime you can score on plays like that, you'll always take it. And I sure will. You give me a chance to score a run, I'll for sure take it. As this one grounded to the first baseman, that'll be enough to score the run, though. Peralta's got 2 RBIs in this game. And again, 2 of our runs that we've scored so far today have pretty much been, it was a strikeout and a wild pitch, and then a sacrifice to the first baseman. So again, any way you can get runs, I mean, like, that's really the only thing that matters is runs. Like, you can look at all these other statistics, but runs really the only one that matters. It's through 7 innings. Corbin is pitching a shutout right now, only giving up 3 hits. Corbin's just been on the money today as he gets another strikeout. Patrick Corbin is just unhittable, completely fooling these Yankees hitters. And he gets another one to start out the 9th. Corbin's looking to go the distance here with a 3-0 lead. Here's another pitch. And this one, strike 3, and Patrick Corbin completes the complete game shutout. And I think he had 14 Ks in this game. 14 strikeouts. Corbin has just been dazzling this year. He's been amazing. As Juan Castillo going to give him the ball there. And I'm telling you, this kid has been phenomenal. Our pitching has really got me excited because our pitching has just been absolutely amazing this year. And our worst pitcher has been Robbie Ray. And even Robbie Ray hasn't been that bad this year when you think about it. Like, his ERA is like above 4 or something like that, but he's still been winning games. So Corbin, absolutely amazing game. Only gave up 4 hits and struck out 14 New York Yankees. So we're going to go into the third game And you might want to buckle in. You might want to get your popcorn. You might want to get some soda. You just get some neat, because this is going to be a long one. Just trust me. You'll find out, okay? You guys will find out for sure. So we're going to go into the last game here, trying to get the sweep, because we got Shelby Miller going on the mound for us, 28-14. We've been killing it, which I'm kind of surprised. You know, playing on all-star difficulty, especially because I'm fairly new to MLB The Show, so I'm kind of shocked that I'm starting to do this good. But, you know, you start to play a game for a while, and, you know, you start to learn its tendencies, and, you know, you just really get a feel for the game. And I feel like that's kind of what's been happening for me in MLB The Show 16. I've just, you know, I've really gotten a feel for it, because I've been playing it a lot since I got it. And to be honest, like, my Xbox is up here, like, on my shelf, collecting dust. Like, I haven't even plugged in my Xbox in about a month and a half, 2 months. This is how much I have not been playing my Xbox. So I know, kind of weird, right? But I've just really been enjoying this game. You know, it's been a fun substitute for Madden, as Wellington Castillo puts a charge into this one, deep into left field. That one into the bullpen, gone. Wellington Castillo adds to his team-leading home run count. I believe that's his 10th or 11th on the year. He has a lot. Like, he's got a good amount of home runs, let's put it that way. So, Wellington Castillo gets a big home run there. And again, another guy that I didn't expect to really hit for power like this is 10th on the year. Again, I knew he has some power, but he's already got 10. He's on pace to have like 30 or like 30, 35 home runs by the end of the year, possibly even 40. I don't know. It's kind of possible, but Castillo's just been great, and I've said it a lot. You should see his splits against lefties. He just rates against lefties. His average is in like the 500s against lefties. It's just absolutely insane. So, base is loaded now for Phil Gosling here in the bottom of the fourth. No buddy out. He's going to just line this one down to third base, and A-Rod can't grab it, and everyone will be safe, and a run will... And a good job by Gosling to put the ball in play, because anytime the ball's in play, literally anything can happen. So it was just really, really good for him to put the ball in play, as we get CC Sabathia to strike out, which isn't really that much of an accomplishment when you think about it. But look at this. Shelby Miller hasn't given up a hit through 5 innings, so he's been dealing so far today. Gets another big strikeout there of Mark Teixeira, and Miller has just been dominant so far today. 6 1/3 of no-hit baseball on 11 strikeouts. And then, of course, right as they mentioned that, A-Rod gets a base hit down the third base line. So there goes the no-hitter. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't really expecting there to be one, but... it would have been nice if I would have been able to get one there, but of course, right as they put that graphic on the screen, Miller gives up his first base hit of the game. And still, he's been dealing so far, but the biggest thing, I don't know if I would have been able to keep him out there, you know, if we would have been able to go into the ninth with no-hitter, because he has 3 walks. His pitch count is already pretty high, so I don't know if I would have been able to keep him out there regardless. He gives up another hit there, so now with 1 out, Didi Gregorius comes up to the plate with runners at the corners, down by 2, and here's a pitch from Miller, and Gregorius drives this one deep into right field, and that one is gone, and the Yankees take the 2-3 lead in the 7th. And we go from talking about a no-hitter to now being down by a run on the Didi Gregorius of all people. He used to play for us. I mean, you know, come back to haunt the former team, which happens too much. It happens too much. That one kind of hurt. And if we lose this game, that'll definitely hurt. You know, again, we had bases loaded and nobody out. We only were able to scratch across 1 run. So we kind of looked to that as maybe, you know, a bad sign. But again, there's still some baseball left to be played. Never count out this team. This team is pretty good. We've shown it time and time again to just never count us out. As Emil Rosado now going to come up to the plate now with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th inning. And Rosado, he gives this one a ride to left field, back to the wall, and that one is gone. And Emil Rosado ties the game in the bottom of the 7th inning. And again, this kid has been clutch. He's been beyond clutch. He just makes plays all year, and he just made another big one there and tied up the game and gives us a chance to possibly win the game. For all I know, I'm not sure. 396, his 3rd on the year, and like his 3rd home run this week alone. Like, he's just been that damn good so far this year. Sounds pretty good. We needed that. And then Paul Goldschmidt. He's going to get a double down the third base line, a base hit, and once again, we have a chance to win the game, or we'll take the lead here in the bottom of the 8th, which would be pretty big for us. That'd be pretty big, as he's going to get it started there. And now A.J. Pollock up to the plate and forcing him to strike out there. Should not have swung at that pitch, but I'm human. I take bad swings at times, and then Peter O'Brien going to strike out there. So again, we got the go-ahead run at second base with nobody out, and then I wasn't able to push him across. So that's kind of tough, you know, and I think that's kind of going to be the story of the rest of this game, is just that fact alone. You know, just we couldn't push across runs when, you know, we really should have. You know, just average runners in scoring position for this game has not been too well. As we go on to the bottom of the 10th, and then Pollock, he's going to get a base hit down the third base line, and that's going to be in there. So now we got a runner at first and second, and I believe only one out. And again, another chance for us to drive in a run, but Wellington Castillo, he's going to give this one a ride, but this one way too high into center field. I'm going to try to tag up from second base, but look at the throw! I mean, good Lord, I would have been out by a mile. Like, that was an amazing throw, and it keeps me at second base. And then O'Brien, again, with a chance to win the game, strikes out. O'Brien, to say the least, has been sent back down. Let's put it that way. We're going to go on to the 11th inning now, another extra innings game, and Ziegler, and this one is back deep to the wall, and that one gone, a home run, and the Yankees take a 4-3 lead. And that was kind of my fault. I kept Ziegler out there too long. I should not have kept him out there for 2 innings. So you can blame that one on me. I totally misused him. So that one was on me. But hey, we gotta answer back. You know, that's all we gotta do. We just gotta answer back, be resilient, which we've kind of been so far this year. As Jake Lamb gonna come to the plate. Not sure why I'm playing him. He's horrible against lefties. He's facing a lefty. As Lamb drives this one into the gap, his first hit of the year off a left-handed pitcher. That's going to be a 1-out double for Jake Lamb. And now we got a chance here to win the game. Let's walk off. We still got Segura, Wells, and Hernandez left on the bench for us. As it's getting late in this game, but Segura, he's just going to shortly ground this one over to the shortstop. That's going to be the out. We do move the runner over to third, but now there's 2 gone. And Emil Rosado, again, he's always in the middle of this. Our last hope to tie the game. And he's going to deliver this one deep into the gap. That one's down, and the game is tied. And Rosado's got some speed. He's rounded second, headed for third, and he's going to be in there with a triple. And now the winning run at third base, and Rosado comes up big again with a big RBI triple, but Socrates Brito strikes out. I should not have swung at that pitch, and we're going to the 12th now. Again, like we had another chance, and we totally blew it there. This one over, we got 1, and we got 2. What an amazing play to get the double play with the speedy Brett Gardner, or Jacoby Ellsbury running to first, and that just saved the game because the go-ahead run was on third. If we don't double him up, then we are not we're not tied. You know, they're going to take the lead if we don't double him up. So big play there. And once again, we had another guy in scoring position, and Rosado just strikes out. There's only so much the kid can do. There's almost so much clutch in him. So now we're going to go on to the 17th inning. 17 innings. This is the longest game of the year by far. Like, how much longer will this go? To be honest, I have no idea. As Brett Gardner going to come up to the plate now in the top of the 17th inning, and then he gives this one a ride deep into left center, and that one is gone, and the Yankees take the lead in the top of the 17th. And now I'm not feeling too good about this one. There's only so much left in the tank for us, and this is a tough break, you know, but it's on us. We left way too many guys stranded in scoring position. You know, we had the winning run in scoring position multiple times, and we couldn't push them across. So if we lose this game, it's on us. As Goldschmidt going to strike out there, and things are not looking good for the home here. And then Pollock going to just pop this one up to the first baseman, and that is going to end the game as the Diamondbacks will lose Game 3. We still won 2 out of 3, so that's still always a win for us. But going 17 innings, it definitely taxes your bullpen a lot, you know. So that's kind of rough. That one kind of sucks, especially because we don't have an off day for a while. So that's kind of rough. Gonna have to make some roster moves, send some people down, bring some people up. But hope you guys did enjoy this MLB The Show 16 franchise game, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. And as usual, have a great day, guys.